Hey guys, welcome back. This is Ultimate 616. I hope you guys are having a great day. And today, like you read the title, we are going to make Ash's Chainsaw Hand from the Evil Dead franchise and Ash versus Evil Dead TV show. So let's get started. So Halloween is coming up right around the corner, just a few weeks out. And maybe you have money for a costume, maybe you don't. All I know is everybody has cardboard surrounding them. And it's Halloween time, so everybody should be watching scary movies and enjoying the holiday. So, when you are watching scary movies, you definitely have to check out the Evil Dead franchise Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. Ash Williams is the protagonist of that series and is hands down one of the coolest and craziest characters ever to grace the big screen. And everybody should at least watch those movies once in their life, whether they like them or not. It's just an entertaining movie. So during Evil Dead 2, his hand actually gets possessed, and he has to lop it off with a chainsaw. And what does he replace it with? His chainsaw. That is what he's most known for. His crazy, antics, and his chainsaw hand, and his boomstick. Unfortunately, we're not going to be making that today, but we are going to be making his chainsaw hand out of cardboard. It's easy, it's cheap, and anybody can make it within just a couple hours. So let's get started. So first, you're going to need yourself some cardboard. You can actually pick up one of these poster boards from Dollar Tree for $1, and that's going to be basically everything you're going to need. You're going to need some hot glue, razor knife, some measuring tools, ruler, pen, and some white glue. You're also going to need some red spray paint, some black spray paint, and just a tad bit of silver. Other than that, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your ruler and measure out 21 inches and cut out a piece of cardboard just like this. It's 21 inches long and it's 3 inches wide. So just remember that. Take your ruler, mark it out, and I used a roll of tape to get the rounded edge. So you do that and mark the inside, and that'll give you a nice rounded edge. You just cut it out, and what you want to do is you want to take it, flip it over, and you want to trace it out 2 more times. And on that second time, what you want to do is you want to trace it, but before you cut it out, you want to add the chainsaw teeth. And let me show you what that looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. All I did was I made the teeth 1 inch long and a half inch tall. Now you can add as many teeth as you want. I think I've got about 20 on here. Just space them out kind of evenly and to cut it out. And what you want to do is you want to take your white glue. You want to glue the plain, the one without teeth. Take both of them, get them glued up, and you want to stick one on one side, just like that, and you want to stick one on the other side. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a nice gap in between, a nice gap around the teeth, so it looks just like a chainsaw, and that's going to look pretty sweet. So that's definitely probably the most important part. Everything else you kind of fudge around with the details. But yeah, so you get it wet with white glue. You get it on there and you set it aside and you just let it dry and you get to work on everything else. Alright, so while the blade guide is drying, what you want to do, get your cardboard, measure out 1 foot long by 7 inches wide. And what that's going to do is you're going to cut out 2 pieces, just like that. The great thing about this project is once you cut one out, you flip it over, you trace it, and you cut it out, the other one out, and it's going to be the exact same. So what you want to do now is measure exactly at 6 inches. You want to don't cut all the way through, just barely slice the outside, and you want to bend it. And what it's going to do is it's going to hold right here, and it's going to save you some time. That way you don't have to take it and glue 4 squares together. What you want to do is you want to bend it, cut your other one out, bend that one as well, and you're going to glue it a perfect square just like this. And that's the body of the chainsaw. At that point, you want to take 2 squares, you want to lay it down, trace out the squares. One's going to go on the front, the other one's going to go on the back. Cut a circle in it, and that's where your hand is going to go. Build in the handle and all the other details afterwards. Now for the black handle that comes out the side and goes up, that's all you're going to do. You're going to make a nice little L shape. It's going to be 5 inches long on the bottom 5 inches high. You move in 1 inch, draw a line across the top 1 inch. You come down 4 inches and 4 inches, and you draw another L shape, and that's it. You take that, you double it, and that's it. You got your handle. You want to take it, and what you want to do is you want to measure out another inch and cut out a 20-inch strip. Remember that. 20-inch strip. It's going to be 1 inch wide, and it's going to be 20 inches long. And what you want to do is you want to take that, and after you get that glued on here, you're just going to cover it, just like this. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. Now, I did forget to mention the handle. You are going to need a handle. So once you get the square glued, only glue one side, like this. Okay? And what you want to do is you want to take a 6-inch long, it's going to be 6 inches wide. Doesn't matter the length, but all you're going to do is you're going to roll it up. Roll it up even. And you want to glue just one side. Roll it up so it looks kind of like a cigar. You take your hot glue. You glue the inside edge right there. You hold it shut. And then you take your hot glue here. And you stick it to the either side. Doesn't matter. The top side or the bottom side. And you close it shut inside the little square before you glue the edge together. That way you get your handle in there to give you more support. And then all you take your front and you take your back and you just glue it to the front and back of the body, and you got most of the work done right then and there. Alright, you remember your two L-shaped handles and that long 20-inch strip of cardboard? This is all you're going to do. You're going to line it up side by side like that. Give yourself a good inch. And you're going to hot glue it all the way around. So you want to take it, glue it one edge at a time, fold it, glue the top, fold it again. All you're going to do is take it around town. Just glue it all the way shut. But leave yourself a good inch of material right here, because what we're going to do is we're going to take our little handle, the body of the machine. I'm going to cut a square out, and we're going to insert the handlebar right there, so that way we have the iconic black handle that he added. So far this is what it should look like for you. On the inside you got your handle here, and this is the little handle I was telling you about right now. So when you put it on, it should look something like this. Now this part right here is going to be strictly optional. I got this little retractable name tag. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a couple of T-shapes, probably 4 T-shapes, about 1 inch long, about maybe 1.5 inches wide. So we're going to make a T-shape for the handle. And it came with a little key ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that to the outside of this ring. And there is a little circle, little pull tab on the chainsaw that goes about right here. You just glue it on right there. That part has to go on there because that's a part of the chainsaw. But you take that. This is a little strip of cardboard. It is 8 inches long, 1.5 inches wide. You take it, you glue it like this. You cut a circle out and glue it on top, and that's it. I mean, as far as the body goes, you're done. But like I said, this part is strictly optional. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm gluing it to the inside of that, so that way when I pull it, it has a little action. I mean, I got this cheap at Walmart for $2. So if you're interested in adding the little pull tab thing, definitely go for it. It's only $2. At this point, you've really only spent like $3. Maybe $2 if you got the cardboard for free. This is what you guys should have so far. You see what I'm talking about? Like I said, that part is completely optional. If you wanted to, I'm going to make the little handlebar in just a second. You know, the handle for this. I'm going to glue it together, and I'm going to show you what you want. But if you wanted to, all you had to do was make the little T-shape, like I said, and just kind of glue it to the side up here or over here. But it came with a little key ring, so I'm going to attach the little handlebar to the key, so that way it looks like an actual handle. And yeah, now, so I'm just going to take this little handle, you know how we set it aside earlier, the little blade. I'm going to take it, and what we're going to do at this point, you want to try to measure it up, get it about just the inside of that first couple of teeth. It should be pretty level, so that way all you got to do is just glue it right there. And I'll show you what we're going to do after that. So one last thing that we're going to do before we go outside and paint this stuff. This right here looks pretty ugly. And if you actually look at a real chainsaw or the chainsaw inside the show in the movies, there's a little guard that goes over the top of this. So what you want to do is you want to cut out yourself a little strip of cardboard that is 5 inches long and 4 inches wide. So 5 inches long, 4 inches wide, and you want to score the inside edge. So you want to measure about a 1/2 inch from the edge inward on the top and the bottom. So you score it rather than cutting through, and what it does is it allows you to bend it, and all you're going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to glue it right over the top so it looks nice, clean. And on the back end you're going to have just a little, you see that little right there, that still looks ugly. All you want to do, it's easy, you just cut a little strip of cardboard, you cut it right over that cover, and you're done. You're ready to go start painting this thing. Alright, that's pretty much it. This is what you're going to end up looking like. I did forget a couple of details. There's a silver handle that goes across the top, and there's a couple of, I'm going to put a couple of black bottle caps right here, spray paint them black and put them here, because where else are you going to put the chainsaw gas, you know, chainsaw oil? So, I'm going to take this sucker outside, going to grab your silver, red and black spray paint, and this is what you're going to do. So the body itself is red. The little handle part right here and the little pulley part, they're going to be black. This top handle, silver. The blade itself right here on the outside and the inside, they're going to be black as well. And the little teeth, that's going to be the hard part. The little teeth are going to be silver as well. So let's get outside and make it happen. I'm going to go out there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go out there and spray paint it. Wait for it to dry. Then I'm going to come back inside and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. That makes more sense, right? Alright, so after you get done painting it, this is exactly what it should look like. You see that? Nice. The silver really brings out the teeth there, and there's the black blade guide. Red body, black handle, black switch, and yeah, check that out. That actually worked out pretty good. Because I think, if I remember right, the handle in the movie is brown, so I just cut out some cardboard and stacked it. If you do want to do the handle, like I said, go to Walmart. The piece is like $2.50 in the office department. And all I did was I just took the metal ring and I put 4 pieces of cardboard around it. Just smacked it on there really quick with some hot glue and called it a day. Same thing with the bottle caps. Paint them black, put them on there. One for the gas, one for the chain oil, if you want to get specific. But this is the bare minimum, the most basic version that you can actually make with just some cardboard from Dollar Tree, cardboard you get from home, just a little bit of spray paint. Or if you don't want to spend money on spray paint, you can actually use acrylic paint. They sell it at Walmart for like 50 cents. You can do the same thing, but just bear in mind that if you do that, acrylic's wet, so it's gonna wrinkle your cardboard just a little bit, and it's gonna be kind of noticeable. If that doesn't bother you one bit, go for it. I think it's only like 50 cents a tube at Walmart. So there's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go Netflix and watch Ash vs. Evil Dead. They got first 2 seasons out, 10 episodes each, and they're like 26 minutes long. So I mean, you can burn through that easily. Let me know what you guys think about the show. Let me know if this was helpful, if this is something that you want to make. If you have any ideas for future cardboard, builds, anything, let me know. I mean, definitely I can either make it on this channel, give you some tips, some advice. Let me know if there's something I left out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out Ash Williams, Evil Dead 1, 2, Army of Darkness, Ash vs. Evil Dead. Hope you guys had a great time making this. I hope you guys had a great time watching this. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Let's go kill some deadites, right? That was stupid. Okay, I'll see you all next time.